Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another great episode of Bros Talking Sports. We appreciate you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and for tuning in on your Monday morning. I know you got so much other stuff you could be doing, but you're listening to us, Bros Talking Sports. Today, we have an epic topic. Will the Indiana Fever make the playoffs? Ooh, let's get into it. Can Caitlin Clark make the playoffs, you guys? As you know, their record right now is 2-9. We're going to get into it. Rose Talking Sports, let's go. WNBA style. You guys, this is epic, okay? First off, I just want to shout out the WNBA. The WNBA has been explosive. It's been explosive. It's been most talked about in years, probably ever, really ever. All right. WNBA has some ballers in the league right now. And Caitlin Clark just came in and everybody's not feeling it. All right. She was the number one star in college. She didn't win a championship, but she was the number one star in college. All right. We already know her records or stats. She was damn near unbeatable until the championship. All right. It's little hurdles. Okay. She was the most loved. Now she's the most hated. It's absolutely epic. It reminds me of Jordan in '88 going up against the Detroit Pistons. Okay. Caitlin Clark, people want to see her pull up from deep. That's just what it is. It's like a Steph Curry. The game has changed. If there was somebody else, another woman, another lady in the league that's pulling up from deep, we would say the same thing. But nobody else is doing it. Steph Curry was one of a kind until Damian Lillard came into play, and he is pulling up from deep. And now we're saying Damian possibly could be one of the greatest shooters of all time. So that's just how it is. When if it wasn't for Allen Iverson coming in, dressing how he was dressing in the NBA, David Stern, he wouldn't have made those rules to change how the way that the NBA was dressing in interviews and coming to games and all that stuff. They were coming to get paid to play, and they had to control how they look. With that being said, it's just rules. Stuff happens, stuff changes. Be happy, in my opinion. Be happy that Caitlin Clark came in and changed the game and gave you guys more publicity. There are so many ballers in the league, as I said, you guys. Stewie, Asia, Collier, Jewel, Alyssa Thomas. I mean, the list, Jackie Young, the list goes on and on. Kaylin's coming in. They said that college is not the WNBA, and that is right. It's showing. The Fever are 2-11. Why did they have the number one pick? Because 2-9. Because they were weak. All right, it's not no coincidence that Caitlin's on the team. But at the same time, you guys saw last game, Chicago Sky. Chinity, is it Chinity Carter? Miss Carter. Come on now, that elbow. That wasn't cool. Let's talk about it real quick, okay? Actually, I don't even really want to talk about it. The league is getting real. Caitlin got to hit the weight room. All right, that's just how I feel. Caitlin got to hit the weight room, got to get bigger. Like I said, it reminded me of Jordan '88 when he had to get bigger. It's a new league. It's a new game. You're playing more games. You're playing 40 games instead of what you were playing in college. And as I said, will the Fever make the playoffs? Hell no. Not this year. I know Caitlin's good, but they're going to need some other pieces. They're going to need more practice time. And yeah, that's about that. I think for the Fever this year, I got them going 15-25. And that's being generous. Okay? Um, listen, Caitlin Clark, she's played 11 games now. She went out tonight with the ear injury. They got blown out. Fever got blown out by like 40, 50 tonight. It was absolutely insane. Caitlin's averaging, she's shooting 37%. 37%, and from deep, she's shooting 31%. That is not going to get it done. And yeah, it's a rough start for her. But that's okay. Like I said, hit the weight room. The WNBA is stacked. The Liberty, the Sky, the Aces, the Mercury. I mean, they got some ballers on their teams. It ain't like this is going to be a walk in the park. So, yeah, definitely, man. My take, Caitlin Clark hits the weight room, more practice time. Next year, year 2, we'll see something else. But the fact that they're moving stadiums for these games is absolutely epic. We should be appreciative. And yeah, man, Caitlin Clark, they will not make the playoffs this year. But let me know. Hit the comments. Let me know how you feel about Caitlin Clark making the playoffs this year. All right. That's my wrap on Caitlin Clark in the WNBA. Man, the Chicago Sky fined $5,000. That's big, okay. Angel Reese fined 1,000. All right. Yeah. That elbow though. Ooh. Let's get it, man. Bro Storm Sports, we out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share.